Bien. Show of hands, guys, for the microphone. Where are we going? Anyone? Stand here.
Hi, Pep. Does that show why City's title challenge hasn't really amounted because of the amount of points you've dropped at home? Has that been an issue this season?
Yeah, well, good evening. Our results away are much better than at home. Maybe next season will be the opposite. So you never can control that. So we drop points, but we have to analyze the way. Except I remember Southampton here. The other ones we were much better, like today. So of course the first half we had problems to create our game because they had defend aggressive, deep, a lot of people. Our strikers stay there, don't move, and always it's complicated to find the players between the lines. The second half was much better, and we create enough chances to score goals. Of course, the goalkeeper from Stoke City didn't save too much, but we didn't shoot on the net. But we were there in the last minutes, and the shoot from Sergio were the central defender out, but okay, it's football, happens sometimes during the season, but I don't have regrets about how they run, how they fight in a lot of games in our legs, and now the most important is forget that and recover and play in the new two competitions, the Cup and the Champions League, and play to try to go through.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned the forwards not moving there. Was that the biggest problem tonight that contributed to the result? And did you think these type of performances were behind you after the recent improvement?
No, it's not easy when the opponents are there. We try to find, especially the first half, we made mad actions, the counter-attack, and I think we were not brilliant in the last pass. We create a lot of situations when the players like Kevin, like Yaya, like even Fernandinho in that situation, the last pass, and we miss it, and sometimes happen during that season. When Silva, David came in, we were able to more control, to more pass between each other, and after we create more chances, and at the end, in the last minutes, of course, then players there, and always to be worried for the counter-attack for them, because of Elias is excellent player for that, and the strikers, they are so good to keep the ball, to keep it. It's not easy, but we tried to see when you analyze the chances we had, especially in the last moments, and how they had. So they had in the first half one when Gael asleep, but the others I don't remember another one. We were there, and sometimes like happened in that season, like Tottenham, like Chelsea, like a lot of games, we were not able to score a goal.
Does the fact that you rested Silva, Sterling and Stones, are your priorities the cup competitions now?
No. The priority is the next game, and we play for the next game. So the rotations are good when you are success in the results. The rotation you are brilliant when no, always we miss the people. But the competition is a lot of games in 2 days and a half, not 3 days. In 2 days and a half we have another one, and away. Because our draws always that season we never play at home, so we play away, and we have to use all the players. And I would like to use more players like Fabian or another ones. And the last game didn't play Kevin, for example, in the beginning, play now. So we have to use it in this calendar with a lot of games. We have to use it, but after that we have in 3-4 days we have to travel to France to play against Monaco, and after 3-4 days we have Liverpool here. So it's almost impossible to play 11 players. When you have one game a week, you can play 11 players, no problem. But we have a lot of games, you have to make a rotation. If not, it will be so difficult.
Is this where, again, we see the advantage that Chelsea have got then? Because you've been on this really good run, but now, just as you look like maybe you might make more of a race of it, you've got to...
The gap, it was big, and it's still big, so before and now. So, but I said before in the last press conference, so we have to be focusing game by game, because we will be tough until the end. We're going to see after 4 or 5 games where we are, and what we are going to fight for the next games.
Cheers.
Sé que no és el moment, possiblement, però des de casa apreta molt. No sé si has vist alguna cosa quan ha acabat el partit, si has vist el resultat i una mica reflexió d'aquest resultat històric a Barcelona.
No he vist el partit, perquè la Premier juga en horaris de la Champions. Felicitar el Barça, és una empresa impressionant, aquesta generació. Moltes felicitats a Luis Enrique, ho celebro molt per ell, per aquesta generació única de jugadors que fa tants i tants anys que estan fent i tant bones coses. Realment és una gesta molt gran. Tinc curiositat de veure el partit, com ha anat, amb calma. Un dia d'aquests, potser quan tingui temps me'l miraré, però felicitar a tot el barcelonisme, el Luis especialment i evidentment els seus jugadors.
I don't know if you have seen FC Barcelona's result, but what do you think about that? Well, I didn't have the chance to see it. Congratulate FC Barcelona, all the fans, and especially Luis Enrique, the manager. They have a unique generation of players. They have been playing amazingly for so many years, and that's an amazing result they got tonight.
Pep, Manchester United 10 points behind Chelsea. Is that it in terms of the Premier League, or do you keep fighting till it's mathematically impossible?
It's a question for Jose Mourinho. You said Man United.
No, I said Manchester City.
No.
Sorry, 10 points behind
Maybe
Chelsea.
I understood Man United. I said before, so game by game, so 10 points. We have, of course, he has one less game. We have now one, so we're going to see. We're going to see what happens in the next games, game by game. So when the gap is like this, you have to focus not in the big targets and win the next game. The next game is Middlesbrough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.